Soundproofing a new build property. How much does it cost? Will it work? How much disruption there will be? Should I stay and soundproof or should I move home? So if you live in a new build semi-detached property, for example, when I say new build, I mean anything from 2000 to 2000 to 2022, that's what I consider a new build. It's the same sort of construction techniques used. So will soundproofing work and how much does it cost? First of all, soundproofing the party wall alone. So if we take a lounge in a new build property, for example, a homeowner struggling with, say, TV noise, conversation, when they have when the neighbours have a people gathering, then you're hearing a lot of muffled conversation, and sometimes you're able to make out the odd word. Maybe they play music, that sort of general noise coming through. Now, if you soundproof the party wall alone, that's just treating that separating party wall in the lounge, will it work? Well, first of all, if you just treat that separating party wall alone and nothing else, then you can expect maybe a 30 to 40% reduction in noise. That's a human perceived noise reduction in noise. And that will cost anything from £3,000 to £6,000 as a complete installation. And that will depend, whether it's 3 or 6, will depend on carpet refitting, a laminate flooring fitting, or solid wood floor fitting, skirting, sockets, plumbing, plastering, and also the thickness and the quality of soundproofing used. So some of the mainstream soundproofing products available from most material suppliers will be more of that sort of £3,000 mark for a complete supply and fit installation. Whereas more of the high-end soundproofing products that, say for example, that we use as be a TPS 70, TPS 80 or TPS 90 soundproofing solution will be more closer to that £6,000 mark. But to get that reduction in noise, that 70, 80, 90% reduction in noise, you have to treat more of those flanking areas. Here we're talking, say, the window wall. So that's right, in your new build property, say a lounge, and you have that window wall, which is an exterior wall. For some new build properties, that noise is actually louder. They hear the neighbour noise louder down that flanking window wall than they do directly through the separating party wall. Now, you see if this is true for you. You can simply put your finger in one ear and put your ear against that window wall. So go close to the party wall and then maybe go the other side of the window wall. And I would do this on any stud wall perpendicular in your new build property as well. So this might be an ensuite wall upstairs in the upstairs bedroom. This could be a wall, a stairs cupboard. This could be a wall separating your lounge and kitchen. It could be the wall separating the downstairs toilet, for example. Put your finger in one ear and put your ear against that flanking wall and just try and hear how much noise is coming through. Obviously do it when your neighbours are making noise, so music or conversation is coming through and it's obvious the neighbours are making noise, and that's when you want to put your finger in and put your ear against the wall to see how much noise is coming through. Now, if you are hearing the noise down those flanking walls, that window wall and the other wall perpendicular, then you can expect maybe £3,000 to £6,000 to treat that wall. That wall needs soundproofing. So you can see how the prices add up. To get more of that 80-90% reduction in noise, you need to treat more of those flanking areas, the ceiling, the window wall, the other wall perpendicular. It's also key to note the build of the new build property is built with thermalite blocks, dot and dab plasterboard. Now there is a particular technique that needs to be used to soundproof a thermalite block. For example, you have to sound deaden it and decouple the solution from these thermalite blocks. The thermalite blocks, they're great for structure. You can build very quick with them. They've got anti-mold properties too, but they're terrible for sound transmission. Sound travels so easily through them, which is why you've got to decouple any soundproofing solution from the thermalite blocks. Let's go back to that separating party wall in the lounge in your new build property. Now there is a wall potentially above that. That might be your main bedroom wall, which also backs onto the neighbour wall. That wall up there is an indirect noise path of your neighbour noise. So if your neighbours, say for example you put the soundproofing solution to the direct noise path of the party wall in the lounge, and your neighbours start making noise in their bedroom diagonally above, you're going to get all that noise come through. You're going to get all that noise come through diagonally from the bedroom above coming down into the lounge. So, for example, you did that soundproofing to the lounge, you're going to go, it's not really working, because for you it wouldn't be, where's that noise actually coming from? It would be unclear where the neighbours are making noise when they're actually up diagonally above. So that bedroom wall upstairs above the lounge is an indirect noise path which would need to be treated as part of the soundproofing to the lounge. Again, we're talking another £3,000 to £6,000 to treat that wall in the upstairs bedroom. So how much disruption will there be in your lounge on your new build semi-detached property? Then it depends on how much soundproofing you do. If you're just treating that lounge, that direct noise path of the party wall, then you can expect maybe 4 to 5 day installation. That will include complete plaster finish, refitting the skirting, carpet and electrical and everything. Now if you did more, if you did put your finger in one ear and you did hear them on that flanking window wall and that other wall perpendicular, and those walls need treating, then you can expect maybe 2 to 3 weeks depending on the size of your lounge. In essence, you're locked out of that room, or you're not locked out of the room, but that room will be unusable really for maybe 3 to 4 weeks, depending on the size of the installation. After 4 weeks, it should be all painted and decorated and ready to use again. So you're looking at about a month disruption if you had to do the whole room, and that will give you a room maybe 80 to 90% reduction in noise from your neighbours, a room where you can go, be peaceful, be quiet, feel settled, comfortable, feeling like you don't ever want to move. As I said earlier, if you live in a new build property, I would not recommend trying to soundproof the whole lot. It's just not feasible. Try and do one room really well, especially first do a downstairs room really well, because you won't get the full benefit of doing the upstairs until you've done the downstairs. Do one room really well, and that gives you an idea of what you can expect to achieve in other rooms. And then later on, if you choose there, if you're happy with the reduction in noise that you've got in that one room, then maybe look at doing the other rooms later on. So should you stay and soundproof, or should you move? Now this comes down to, is there other things, other factors that you're not happy with the house? If you love the area, love the schools, love the area, and it's just the noise from neighbours, then I would say soundproof, stay and soundproof. If there's other factors contributing, other things on your mind, you think, I'm not quite happy with that, I'm not quite happy with this parking situation, whatever it might be, then maybe consider moving and look for other properties and see if you can find something you like before making that soundproofing investment. I would say with a lot of new build properties, yes, there's a lot of controversy, there's a lot of bad press on the way that they're built and everything, but some of the areas, some of the nice little cul-de-sacs and the nice little areas where they're built, they actually are built in nice little community, nice little areas around lakes and rivers and really nice little safe places, and it's just the noise normally which is the problem. So if you can soundproof a new build property, that can create a really nice home for some people. Now this is just my opinion, having soundproofed thousands of properties over the last 15 to 20 years and spoken to thousands and thousands of homeowners suffering from unwanted noise in their homes. If you want more information, please go to quietco.uk, download the free guide, or maybe consider getting the book, The Noise Free Home. The link is in the description down below. It's also available on Audible now. If you would like your soundproofing done for you, or if you would like a written estimate from us, then please get in touch. The first step is to book yourself a free noise diagnosis call. Go on the website, fill out the form and book yourself a call, and we look forward to speaking with you soon.